But you might want to check into that. Same thing happened with the transportation department and so many others. And I'm like, WTF? Why aren't we being helped, and why are all these departments getting any money? Oh, is this like, hush money? Don't say nothing. And then, of course, if they're accused in that department, they're going to use it against humanity. Oh, here, let's dig up the freeways now. We got all this extra money. Did somebody hold the gun to Trump's head in a figurative manner? Saying, we got this information, and if you don't do what we say and give us all this money, and then he has to let the money go, and then, it's released, and then now accused are planting shit in the on-ramps and off-ramps, and then all this little shit coming out, and everyone driving on and off the freeways? Yeah? And we're not crops, but we're getting dusted by these damn planes, so yeah? The power of observation. We have an amazing gift doing that, apparently. And we can judge people pretty good. Apparently. We also have preemptive skills. Meaning we can probably foresee bullshit coming before it comes. Most of the time, as long as we're kind of like circulating around some of it, we can kind of sense that. And so, we call it like we see it. Oh, we hope you're not wink wink doing this. Well, I'd rather preempt something than let it happen. Yeah? You guys were like homing in on that we like doing that, and we had a good banter, a positive banter going with that. Okay, so, yeah. We knew some shit was going on, and then it's like, wham, it's like, oh, the same symptoms we were feeling in the parking lot, we're feeling on a much broader scale now. Oh, it's like fucking really bad in our apartment. Oh, we can't stay in here because we're gonna drop the fuck dead. So all this stuff that was attacking the heart valves and the heart, that was in our apartment like within, a week of COVID being here on shores, Come on, guys. Yeah, so that, we just want to be rescued. We want to be with our family. Yeah, we're pissed off at some of them. Like I said, on, off, on, off. Let them explain to us what the fuck. Why'd they do what they do? We offer forgiveness, or not, but probably we will offer forgiveness. They make things right. You make things right. Let's move on. We ain't no, Jonah, where we like, oh, fuck you people, we're bitter now, we ain't gonna rejoice and have the party. We want the fucking party! We would like to be with you guys, but you keep pissing us off. Not bitterness, you keep stabbing us in the back. I mean, betrayal. If you wanted us to do a passport, you should have told us. We would have gladly have done it for you. Obviously, because guess what? We've done everything else, including this ridiculous riddle solving. Is it ingenious how it's set up? Yeah, kudos to whoever did. Yeah, of course. But I'm like, okay, I was happy to do riddles before I was poisoned. See, now that was the thing. If we weren't poisoned, we would have had a much different reaction to this bullshit. Don't you think?
Yes.
The whole poisoning thing and not feeling good and having our lives threatened and all these other people dying from this shit. We need to get out of this area. I'm not happy here. Yeah. Tell your dad we need to go find some place and get some food. Remember that one place that we went when we walked all that distance and we got some food? Let's go there.
Pizza or burger?
Huh?
Pizza or burgers?
No, not that place. Remember we sat in the cafe and we walked? Not the very first place we went to when we were here. It's where we got your new jacket. That area. We went to the bank.
So, pizza, I think.
No, we had that big burger and all those birds were there and we were feeding them.
So like I mentioned, burgers. Got it.
I'm confused. Okay, anyway, so you know what we're going to be doing today. Guys, I don't understand Why didn't you have my brother tell me? He didn't say anything about a passport. Guys, we did all of our traveling on the planes before it was a requirement to even have to have this real ID bullshit. Okay? How were we supposed to even guess? We still don't know what you guys have planned for us. We would like to get excited about something. Don't beat the fuck out of us by making us have to do all these arduous, horrible things, because you make us just want to get this over with. It's like, oh my God, we had to do all this horrible stuff while we were being poisoned, and we almost passed out and died here because this person just basically took a bucket, and it didn't happen, but I'm just giving you an idea. Exaggerating, actually, so you understand. And they dumped all this dust on us, and then we went here, and then this happened, and that, you know, it gets exasperating. Why? Because when a human being is not getting nourished with the right foods, we have very little to do that with. We're in a vehicle. We're not living it high on the hog on a camping vacation family trip here. So, you know, it's just bad. I have dirt caked on my legs, and I'm doing what I can to get it off every day, but it's just not coming off. I need to take a bath someplace, and we're not going to go to the YMCA because, hey, YMCA, whatever the fuck, pyramid, we kind of get the connection with that, and we already posted that long ago, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. You know, it's not a safe place for us to go. More George, right? Look up YMCA, you'll see village people, all these people involved with Qs are represented just coincidentally. And, you know, guys, we're not afraid of Qs. We're just exasperated, desensitized, and you can't sensitize a person once they're desensitized to this level. Yeah, it's like getting electric shocks. It's like after a while, it's inhumane. And it didn't treat us. We weren't sick. You know what I'm saying? Getting the COVID shots, right? Now, that didn't traumatize us. That didn't shock us. We were fucking happy. Look, we were happy about that. We announced it. We're like, woohoo, we accomplished something great, right?
Yeah.
We didn't let you guys down with that, did we? Right?
Well, we did what they wanted to. I think they were just surprised we got it
so
early,
quickly.
so quickly.
I mean,
so
we were
quickly,
ecstatic. We're like, thank God we did it. We were so happy. We accomplished it.
Oh, I see. They didn't think we were going to possibly be able to get it done that day.
Oh,
we got it.
Well, we did. If there's a way, we will make it happen. We don't sit around. I need to open the window. Can you open the window?
Which one do you want? This?
Sure. You know, we make things happen as soon as possible. My husband's another story. When I say we, I mean me and my son.
Yeah, Dad doesn't get things done.
He doesn't even know what to do. Like, even closely, remotely similar to what we know. You know, how about more? It's just warm today. Can you more?
How about...
I'll go to the beach. Shit.
They're good?
That's nice.
We can't open it anymore anyway, so...
Oh. Anyway, guys, you know, so don't be too perplexed. We can explain it. It's very simple. You know, you're basically using the process of vetting us or whatever, and it was like shock therapy, and I'm like, watch Ghostbusters. Remember the opening scene? What did he say when he was getting shocked? I'll tell you the effects of this, right?
Pissing me off.
It's pissing me off. Yeah. You know, if you want us to have excitement and be happy about this, do it in a way that makes us happy and excited. Like how we got the COVID inoculation. The first time and the second time. That was great. You didn't do anything that seemed like torturous. We were getting pissed off because it was like, come on guys, just make it happen. And I felt like we had teamwork going on there. And, you know, but we're here in DC and we came here to be rescued, not to solve a riddle. Why didn't you just tell us? You know, it was kind of cool how you were making the choppers fly back and forward. we feel honored. That I will say, we do feel honored that you did that, because not everybody calls out Marine One for anybody and say, I am giving them the hint here that they need to go look at something. You know, we got excited about a couple things. We got really excited about the Martin Luther thing. Yeah, it was like Han Solo. Oh. And at night, you couldn't see it during the day, so it was wise to help us go there at night. In the day, you don't see that lighting effect, like the Han Solo and the Jabba the Hutt thing effect, right? Wasn't that exciting?
Oh, yeah.
That was exciting. We love that man. You know, he's in our closer time frame and reference. We know who he is, we studied who he is, we respect who he is. To us, he seems more real than all these other long time ago people. So there's that element too. Oh yeah, listen to our tapes. We were like, holy shit. It was beautiful to see. We were excited. We were sitting on the steps of the Jefferson Memorial, and I was like, that was like the best thing. That was like the best thing out of all of this, and it was the most beautiful monument with such strength, and it's like one of the smaller ones. What's wrong with you guys? It's kind of backwards. You know, king. Yeah, I guess he was a king. Like, because a king of real people, in a sense. Beautiful, even. That, to me, that's beautiful. That's beauty. Not Washington Monument. Anyway, and he's looking at Jefferson Memorial. He was the most free, right?
Yeah.
He's coming out of everything, except his back. Was that his Achilles heel? Oh, we could read so much into this. And so for that, it was fun for us. I was at the wall for the third time, and I was weeping. You need to put that publicly.
Which thing?
You know, when we're at the wall the third time, and I'm saying all this really beautiful stuff, and
Oh, yeah.
you know, and we started getting the dawning. You know, that was beautiful. We were excited for this. But this whole thing, how our country was set up and all, I'm mad. You should be mad too, because Q's pulled a fast one over everybody. I'm not happy about that discovery. I am mad. I am disgruntled. I am like, oh my God, I just want this to be over. Now, the Martin Luther King thing was the most beautiful thing that we discovered, and we were so happy. He didn't have all these friggin' columns, jail cell columns around him. He was the freest of all of them, even our capital. And if apparently George Washington, aka King George, alias, he was not free, but he made himself to look free. Why wasn't he free? Because he had to run the fuck away once Jefferson came into town. Kind of reminds me of Trump, huh? Yeah. You know, Biden has some of that in him too. Come on. And of course, both of their VPs, let me acknowledge Mike Pence and Kamala, or Kamala, please forgive me, is it Kamala? Kamala, I don't know. Harris, both, right? So, you know. Oh, you can shut this now. And we ain't going to the Pentagon. We ain't doing that one either. We figured out. Damn it. You know, the rings that were hit, the whole 9/11 thing, the Navy, the documents about the Come on, we already wrote about this. But you know, we research. This is what we do. We're narrative filmmakers and performers. I like getting in front of the camera too, just like the rest of you do. It's fun, isn't it? But we keep it appropriately for the screen or the stage or an appropriate venue. We don't put it in real life. What you see is what you get with us. We ain't faking shit. And I think you guys know that. And I think you're kind of like, oh, damn. But see, that oh, damn thing works against our enemies. So appreciate what we did for you. Like a lot more than you are. Appreciate the fact that we did very well. Oh man, you might not pat us on the back, but you know, Yeah, thanks, Dr. Phil. Oh my God, who knew? And, wow. Look, you see our excitement about finding out who the Qs are and shit like that. That's something to be excited about because we can say, all right, bye to these people. Guys, it does not make me happy to find out that our government is fucked up so badly like this. It makes me very concerned. But, you know, I heard my dad say this since I was a little girl. The government's fucked up. And he would give his theses, conspiracy theories, hypotheses. You know. Yeah? Okay, and here's another one. But yeah, you know. But we're going to put up our footage so you can actually see our real responses. So don't be so disappointed because there is some excitement there. The pictures are real, but you have to also know too, we're like, fucking A, rescue us. That's what's gonna really get hit our G spots, if you know what I mean. I don't give a shit how people take this. I want to be free. That makes me happy. This didn't free me. This made me feel more enslaved because it's like the truth, you know, really hitting you, and I'm like, oh shit. Right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean we don't love you guys, and it doesn't mean that we're not going to be happy with the rescue. Just don't ruin that for us. We could have made this journey beautiful too. You ruined it for us because it wasn't done right. Plus, you know, we're overloaded stimulus-wise. You know, we really need to take care of ourselves, and you guys need to do it and love on us. We have been isolated from people, and it's not because it's COVID, biological virus. That's not a biological virus, but that's the front for it, right? You guys have banished our family from us where we can't even contact them on the phone. That goes above and beyond social distancing and keeping people safe. That's a sequester. That's a punishment. And I'm like, no fucking way. I have words to say to my family, and I need to be able to say them to their faces. Not you guys giving them a message bullshit. We need to be with our homies. Now, for everybody who is really legitimately helping us, this doesn't apply to any of you people. That should go without saying. Look, you want a leader that can be appropriately excited at the right time. You want a leader that when the going gets tough, they don't give up. They do it even if it's just to say, we don't give a shit anymore, but let's at least do the right thing. Better than fucking flipping out. Not like we were going to commit suicide over it, but some people would have in our position because this is really fucking awful. We did and handled this the most brilliantest, the most excellent way, for us anyway. And you won't be disappointed when you rescue us, but just do it. Let's get on a high note here. Come on, do something good for us. We were on a high note when we were figuring out all these cues. We were on a high note when we got the second inoculation. We were on a high note when we got our asses to DC. We were on a high note on first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth nights when we like, hey you guys, we survived all this shit and we're fine. Don't let this be your downer, okay? It ain't a downer moment for us. It's just like we just wanted to get this taken care of and done so we could get rescued. That is our goal. You guys had another goal in mind, which kind of concerns me. Why was us solving the riddle more important to you than rescuing us? Yeah, it should have been done differently. We ain't gonna lie about it. We ain't gonna go back in time and change our reactions. Like I said, we reacted amazingly to a lot of this, and we're gonna post it so you guys don't feel like you got ripped off. But you know what? Doesn't one good turn deserve another? You guys ruined so much for us, like 1,000 things. And what, we might have ruined this one thing for you? We weren't trying to ruin it for you. We were just kind of like, stop it, you know? We're not in a place like other people when they discover this. We were prepared for it too. We got messages that we were gonna learn all these deep, dark secrets of the world, and I'm like, but I know the deep, dark secrets of the world, don't I? Because I believe in Jesus. Isn't that the thing? The ultimate thing? But most of you don't believe in Jesus. I'm not mocking you. You believe whatever you want. I don't disrespect that. I love all religions and cultures. You don't have to believe what I do. You don't have to believe what I do to get me to love you or anything like that. Goodness, no. I incorporate a lot of other religious stuff and things that I do anyway. Because I like it. It's kind of cool. Anyhow, and a lot of these religious things were created. Are we parked?
No.
No?
No.
Can you open the window? It's too fucking hot in here. But a lot of these religious things were created as a counter to Q. So it's like, kind of concerned about the Jesus thing too, you know. But it might be the real thing. But whatever. But yeah, come on guys. Of course, we're being tortured. The answer to our torture is a rescue. So of course that is going to be our primary goal. And we did. We did everything that you wanted us to do that we thought would get us rescued. At this point, we can't do anymore. We're not going to. We have done more than we should have. We have done more than enough. And most people are on our side. And thank you to those who are kind of putting it in different words to explain to our colleagues and our supposed friends why we're not like zippity-doo-dah, zippity, right? Or whatever that song is. I don't even know. Yeah, he kind of burned us out in a sense, you know. Too much. But I like moving quick. What a beautiful day it is. So we moved quick. We did our part. Now keep your word and do yours. Where's he going? This might be a good place to hang.
We're not looking for a place to hang, we're looking for food.
Oh, we're looking for food. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I didn't say that. Anyway. Let's shun. So we have shown that we could be good in a real perilous situation. Guys, don't force feed people shit, because they will either rebel, numb out, or just get the shit over with and not care. We're not your children, okay? We're like adults, and you treated us badly, and you just need to understand that. And if you don't, then God help you, because I can't make you have empathy and compassion for us. I mean, none of you seem to have gotten upset when you find out that, oh, she's not pregnant anymore. Yeah, well, what's that saying about you? Life is supposed to be a precious gift, not a, oh, well, she can get pregnant again, or, you know, why wouldn't you see that as a main focus or a main concern for us, right? How many times do you guys say, hey, why don't you hurry up and rescue us? Hey, why don't you? You know. So, and we're pretty sure I was, but, you know, we'll reconfirm that maybe. At this point, I don't think we can. Should I just say, oh, what the fuck, it doesn't matter? Oh, yeah, I miscarried, so what? So, your response to my incident is kind of like what you might be perceiving my response to, you know, your thing that you were trying to help us do. It's like, back that up a little bit. You guys are being very insensitive. Why would you think that us solving a riddle was more important than our well-being on all levels of that word? You have no right to be even slightly upset or disappointed in us at all. We did well. Of course, a rescue from hell is going to be our goal and our thing. Wait a minute. You remember when Sam and Frodo threw that goddamn ring into the fire? Guess what? They weren't jumping around, were they? They were waiting for a rescue thinking they were gonna die. So don't put on us anything different. Right? I mean, right? That is the best way to put it. You guys get that? Frodo and Sam were laying decimated on a fucking rock, looking up thinking we're dead. This shit's gonna fall on us and fry our brains. They got excited upon what? When they saw their loved ones. That was a rescue. We ain't doing anything different or abnormal. Let me put that up on our timeline, actually, because you guys need to get it. Actually, let me find that video for you, too. So you really get it. I mean, isn't that a perfect analogy? No shit. There's relief. Did they give a shit? No, they wanted to be with their loved ones. That was enough for them. I'm watching this clip right now.
It's gone.
They're not jumping up and down.
It's done. Yes, Mr. Frodo.
They ain't even smiling.
It's over now.
It's over. You hear this? They're crying, actually. Which is what I feel like doing. I think these people put us in the worst position possible. He's laying on the damn rock. Look at this, guys. See that? He's laying on the rock. Oh, shit. They're thinking about their loved ones. I am too, even though I'm pissed off. He's saying it would have been her that he would have married. Isn't that beautiful? They're thinking we're dead, we're dead, we're dead.
It would have been her.
He's crying. Yeah, that's how we feel. I can relate to this shit. Our story may be more like the Return of the King than anything here. They get excited when they wake up, right? Where are they? In Gondor, I think, right?
Yep.
The end of all things. Yep, they're laying there thinking they're gonna die, and then the eagles come. I'm just making sure I'm quoting this right. The eagles come and rescue their sweet little bodies. They're basically dying. This is why we're very concerned for you guys rescuing us.